Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and the Williams Grove Speedway for a special National Racing Network production tonight of the Flat Out Sim Series, a weekly iRacing series dedicated to the 410s here at Williams Grove. My name is Chris Graham. It is a pleasure to have you joining us tonight. Practice currently ongoing. Let's get you the standings here. Mason Hannigan, currently your quickest driver in the field, 16.34 seconds. Mark Broderick, second quick. Jeremy Zarfoss, third. John Laredo, fourth. And we'll pick up your current fifth place driver, the number 7 of Kyle Sosnowski. Sosnowski currently in at a 16.41. So only 7 100ths back separating the top 5. There's the 1X of Mason Hannigan. He's your quick timer so far. Quarter of a second back, going to be Dakota Kuhn, currently running in the 10th position, actually about a third of a second back. Chris Hockley running in the 9th position, 22 hundredths back of Hannigan's quick time set so far. A couple other notable names in the show tonight include Brett Mahalski. We'll still have their sound on. We got to get rid of that one for you here. Let Race Control handle all their business that they need to. So there you go. Brett Mahalski running in this one, native of Pendle, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Posse regular out of Lincoln Speedway. Mahalski currently 7th quick, 16:49 on the time charts. Get you a look at the 38 of Brett Strickler. They're starting to get this racetrack already wound up to the outside. Strickler running that number 38 Schaefer's Lawn Service entry. Just behind him, first Canadian in the show, the 044 of Adam Ross. Oh, right as we get him, he gets up into the outside wall. So he'll take the reset. Also running tonight, the 69K of Lance Deweese. Deweese currently 16th quick at a 16.8 seconds on the speed chart. Currently 24 drivers have taken time. Justin Lemon, last car to do so, 17.85 seconds, a full 1 second off the pace. Less than half a second gap, though, back to this car right here. The number 6 of Darren Kaufman. Kaufman out on the speedway right now. His gap now down to about 3/4 of a second. We'll pick up that fantastic looking number 14 of Chris Hockley. Very good iRacer, outstanding photographer, and he does pretty darn good work getting the paint jobs together for a lot of these drivers as well. Format for tonight will be 2-lap qualifying. That'll set the lineups for the heat races. And there you go. Checkered flag is out on the session. 27 cars in and taking time. I believe we'll have a total of 28 that we'll take to the racetrack. But with the qualifying session starting here, we're going to empty out the timing bar. Pull up the qualifying info. There's going to be one of your first cars out on the track. Mike Sheridan in the number 15. Oh, we say that, and he pulls off the racetrack. Here's the number 44. It's the 85 on the wing, but 844 in timing and scoring. That is Tyler Schell, one of the iRacing World Cup license holders, entered in the race tonight. Schell makes his way down the back straightaway. Quickest first half of the lap. We get 2 sectors here, basically first half of the lap, second half of the lap. Schell comes across the line. He's going to set your first quick time. There's Larry Moody in the 73. He's your quick timer right now. Dakota Kuhn out on the speedway. Kuhn goes quick time 17:35. How about this one? Even faster, Kyle Sosnowski 17:15. He's making his way down the back straightaway on his second lap. Shell comes in, finishing his second lap 17:26 on the speed chart. Oh, big hit into the outside wall. Don't think that lap's going to count for Sosnowski, but he's going to stay locked in 17:15. Brett Mahalski out on the speedway. He goes second quick 17:17. Mahalski brings that 73. J.R. Mahalski Heating and Air Conditioning. York Heating and Cooling Machine to a stop in turn one. Mahalski's going to have to settle for second quick. New quick time, Brett Strickler to the top of the charts. 17:13. On the lap time for Brett Strickler. We'll pick up Jeremy Zarfoss down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. Troy Wagaman Jr. goes fifth quick on his second lap, 17:32. Zarfoss comes in 17:40, gains a spot up to the 9th position. John Helms on the speedway as well, the number 21, wrapping up his qualifying effort. 17:49 on the time charts there. Last car to take time right now going to be Eric Wilkie, 29th and final driver to make his appearance on the speedway in the qualification session. Oh, big slide off of turn 4. Wilkie's first lap comes in 18:03. And that is going to be it for him as well. So, quick timer on the night, Mark Broderick in the number 9. His lap time of 17.10 seconds will be the standard. And we can get you the qualifying results here up on the screen now. Broderick, your quick timer. Brett Strickler, second quick. Kyle Sosnowski, third. Brett Mahalski, fourth. Tyler Shell, fifth. Troy Wagaman, sixth. Mike Sheridan, seventh. Garrett Pepe at eighth. Dakota Kuhn, ninth. Jeremy Zarfoss going to round out your top 10 in qualifying. And we are already gridding up heat race number 1. Let's take a look at the front of the field. And we will start with your pole sitter, Mark Broderick. Quick timer on the night, 17.103 seconds. Starting to his outside will be the number 73 of Brett Mahalski. Mike Sheridan will line up in the third position. Jeremy Zarfoss will line up to his outside in position number 4. Row number 3 will have John Helms in the 21, and his outside will be the 11 of John Laredo. Row number 4, Lance Deweese in the 69K down there to the inside. Darren Kaufman to his outside. And row number 5 will have William Hobart and Douglas Deeds. So there you go, 10-car starting field on the heat race tonight. We'll get you the lineup across the top of your screen as well as the field starts to roll out and make their way down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Got to say thank you to everybody who's joining us here on the National Racing Network. We appreciate you spending just a little bit of your Wednesday night with us. Almost lose track of the days here a little bit. Pretty stacked field here as well. All A and B licenses here in the top 5. Pretty high numbers on the I rating as well. Broderick, an A-class license holder, a 49.93 I rating. As you see the field make their way down the front straightaway. One time is slow speed. Next time you see them off at turn number 4, they will be hammered down and ready to roll. As always on our NRN broadcast, we got to say thank you to our sponsors here on this one, which includes Hyper Racing, 600cc Performance, Zone Garage of Eastern PA and New Jersey. as the field's off at turn number 4. Green flag's in the air, and we are racing at Williams Grove. Drag race down the front straightaway and into turn 1. Mahalski to the outside, slide job Broderick. He's going to pick up the spot. Mahalski crosses him over down the back straightaway. Race leader Brett Mahalski going to lead the field into turns 3 and 4. But here comes Jeremy Zarfoss down to the inside. Top 4 all running out there high, wide and handsome through turns 1 and 2. 5th place, Mike Sheridan. Excuse me, that's going to be John Laredo in 5th. They're going to spread out through turns 3 and 4. Mahalski keeps it on the chip up to the outside. Zarfoss thought about having a look to the inside, slides back up outside as we're down to 8 to go here in this 10-lap heat race. Mahalski, Zarfoss, Broderick, Sheridan, Laredo, your top 5 as they head down the front straightaway. Field getting pretty well strung out single file here. Trouble for John Helms. Also Douglas Deeds. Helms in the pit area. Oh, also trouble for Mark Broderick. He's being shown as in the pit area as well. So your pole sitter's going to finish 9th in this one. Mahalski at the front of the field. He's going to lead them off at turn number 4. Down the front straightaway 6. Making now 5 laps to go here in heat race number 1. A little bit of lap traffic going to be coming up on your race leaders here shortly. Oh, Mahalski might have clipped the outside wall there. That's Douglas Deeds in the 76. Also Darren Kaufman just ahead of the race leader. Oh, Mahalski makes contact with Deeds down the front straightaway. Great save by Brett Mahalski down the straightaway. Let's see if that's going to let Zarfoss catch up. He's still half a second back off the corner. 3 to go here in heat race number 1. Here comes the move inside by Zarfoss. Still no gain on race leader Brett Mahalski as Mahalski swings it just a little bit wide of the cushion, developing there on the outside. Down to 2 to go. Make it 1.5, 1 1/3 now into turn 3. Down the front straightaway, white flag in the air. 1 lap to go for Brett Mahalski over Jeremy Zarfoss. Mike Sheridan currently 3rd. John Laredo 4th. Lance DeWeese up to 5th. As your race leader comes off at turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air this time for heat race winner Brett Mahalski. Jeremy Zarfoss comes home in 2nd place in the number 5. There's a look at the 15 of Mike Sheridan, your 3rd place finisher here in heat race number 1. There are your results. Mahalski over Zarfoss, Sheridan, Laredo, DeWeese, your top 5. Hobart, Kaufman, Deeds, Helms, Broderick round out the field. Not sure what the issue was there for Mark Broderick. We didn't see him show up as crashed on our timing and scoring here, so we'll see if we can't find that information out for you. But let's get you the grid now for heat race number 2. On the front row, going to be the number 38 of Brett Strickler. 2nd quick timer, 17.128 seconds. In his time trial session. Tyler Schell going to line up to his outside in the number 44. Row number 2 will have Garrett Pepiat and Kevin Lovies. Row number 3, Chris Gerhart and Cody Hartlub. Row number 4, Jesse Deeds and Larry Moody. And all alone in row number 5 will be the number 13 of Eric Wilkie. Cameron Grant not answering the bell. So he will be a DNS here in heat race number 2. Schell and Strickler going to lead the field to green. That 38 machine very quick in both practice and the qualifying session. Keep an eye on that one. But Tyler Schell, no slouch himself, World Cup iRacing license, I rating of 72.74. That car You are not messing around when you're running with Tyler Schell at the front of the field, that's for sure. Again, pretty stacked field here. A lot of A and B licenses as well. So this one should be a good one, folks. Hope you are enjoying the coverage here on the National Racing Network. Field making their way through turns 3 and 4. We're getting ready to go. Pace truck is off. Schell, Strickler, green flags in the air. We're racing in heat race number 2. Fantastic start by Strickler. He's going to be a race leader, side-by-side duel between Schell and Lovey's off at turn 2. Wow, great drive for Schell off the corner, though. He makes up the gap and more into 3 and 4. Catfish in the bottom there in the 44. Oh, your race leader's up into the outside wall. Trouble for Brett Strickler down the front straightaway. 38 gets it straightened out, but he is all the way back to 6th. And there is your race leader, Tyler Schell. Oh, he almost clipped an infield tire there. Schell with a full 1 second gap over second place running. Kevin Lovey's right back there in the number 18. And Lovey's is losing ground to the race leader as well. Garrett Pepiat currently running in the 3rd position. Cody Hartleb 4th. Strickler has gained a spot back up to 5th. Let's pick him up. You can see he's right down there on the infield tires. Cody Hartleb right in front of him, about half a groove higher up the racetrack. And that's enough to let Strickler catch up. Oh, almost making contact there. Hartleb and Pepiat off the corner. Hartleb going to run to the outside. Strickler down to the inside. They'll drag race into turn 3, but give the spot that time to Brett Strickler. He's going to set sail now. Put his eyes on the 47 of Garrett Pepiat right in front of him. We're down to 5 to go. Oh, contact there with a 2. The 2 of Cody Hartleb goes around. Battling now for the 2nd position. Garrett Pepiat down to the inside of Kevin Lovey's. He'll pick up the spot off of turn 4. We're down to 4 to go. Race leader Tyler Schell 3 seconds ahead of this battle. There you see leader entering 3. As we're going to stay with this duel here. Down to 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Oh, they're almost making contact down the front straightaway. Pepiat to the outside. Lovey's to the outside. Looks like Kevin Lovey's going to hold on to that spot. Lovey's going to continue to rip the lip. Pepiat going to keep working the bottom. And he gained ground that time off of 3 and 4. They're almost making contact again down the front straightaway. Two to go this time by. Oh, down to the inside. Pepiat almost got into Lovey's off the corner. Here comes Strickler down the front straightaway. White flag in the air. Strickler bounces it off the fence again. We'll show you your race leader through turns 3 and 4. Then we'll pick up the battle behind him. Tyler Schell picks up the race win. Here's the duel for 2nd off of 4. Drag race to the line. Lovey's gets 2nd over Garrett Pepiat, Brett Strickler. Chris Gerhart going to round out your top 5. Good racing back there, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in heat race number 2. And there is your heat race 2 results. Tyler Schell, Kevin Lovey's, Garrett Pepiat, Brett Strickler, Chris Gerhart, your top 5. Larry Moody, Cody Hartleb, Jesse Deeds, and Eric Wilkie round out the field. Cameron Grant, again, a did not start. They're in heat race number 2. Field gridding up now, and they're getting ready to roll out. They're going to be led to the green by the number 7 of Kyle Sosnowski. Troy Wagaman Jr. to his outside. Sosnowski timing in 17.148 seconds. Row number 2 will have Ryan Smith in the 28 and Dakota Kuhn in the 95. Whole lot of 0s and 4s in row number 3. The 044 of Adam Ross to the inside. The 04 of Brody Sim will line up on the outside of row number 3. Row number 4, Mason Hannigan and Chris Hockley as they make up row number 4, headed down the back straightaway. Row number 5, Justin Lemon and Chris Adams will be your 9th and 10th place starters. Here in heat race number 3. They're going to get the 1-to-go signal this time by the start-finish line. I want to say thanks again to everybody who's joining us here on our live coverage here on the National Racing Network. New deal for us tonight covering the Flat Out Sim Series. Hope these guys will have us back in the future because their racing has been absolutely spectacular so far. Sosnowski and Wagaman on the front row as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. We are getting ready to go green. In the third heat race, 10 laps the distance. Pace truck is in, green flags in the air. Good start that time for Sosnowski. Wagaman a hair late on the throttle, but I tell you what, he is right there through turns 1 and 2 on the high side. Down to the inside is going to be Dakota Kuhn. He's going to battle with Sosnowski with Wagaman to the inside. Wagaman holds on to the spot. Oh, big wheelie there out of the 95 of Dakota Kuhn. He's going to lose a couple of spots. Ryan Smith's going to pick one up to the outside in the 28. And that is a hornet's nest back there behind him. There's the one of Mason Hannigan. Oh, trouble for Troy Wagaman. He's parked down on the inside wall. Kyle Sosnowski, your race leader, has a 2-second gap over Ryan Smith. Let's get you the instant replay. See what happened to Troy Wagaman. Off of turn 4, down the back straightaway looked okay. Got it down to the inside. Oh, clips the infield tire. Tries to loop it around. Tough break for Troy Wagaman. Back at the front of the field, Kyle Sosnowski, your race leader. 7 to go. He has a 2.2 second lead over Ryan Smith. Smith running in second. Good battle developing back there for the third position. Mason Hannigan trying to get caught up to the back bumper of the 95 of Dakota Kuhn, but he has Adam Ross tailing him down the straightaway as well. Looking a little bit further back here, good duel. That's the 04 of Brody Sim and the 30 of Chris Adams. Sim up against the outside wall. He's going to gain a bunch of ground on Adams, that time down the straightaway. This battle towards the front of the field heating up as well. Ryan Smith in the 28, down to the inside. Dakota Kuhn in the 95 running up against the outside walls. We're down to 3 to go. The gap is continuing to grow. 1 1/3 seconds, almost 1.5 seconds by the time they came off the corner. 2 to go down the front straightaway. Sosnowski over Smith, Kuhn, Hannigan, and Ross for the top 5. Get you a look there at second place running Ryan Smith, and he is reeling in the race leader. Question is he going to have enough time to get there? White flag is out, 1 to go in heat race number 3. At the front of the field, Kyle Sosnowski going to lead the train down the back straightaway. Oh, Sosnowski got it loose. He's going to move to the inside. Here comes the drag race for the heat race win. Big slider out of the 1 down to the turn 4. Top 4 all finishing within. Man, that was a tight gap. We'll call that one, how about half a second between your top 4? Show you the results here on heat race number 3. Kyle Sosnowski, your winner over Ryan Smith, Dakota Kuhn, Mason Hannigan, Brody Sim, your top 5. Chris Adams, Chris Hockley, Troy Wagaman, Justin Lemon, Adam Ross going to round out your field. And we are already into grid time here for tonight's consolation race. Let's get you the starting lineup. Mike Sheridan and Garrett Pepiat will make up row number 1. Row number 2 will have Dakota Kuhn and John Laredo, just waiting for the number 11 car to get out there onto the racetrack. Row number 3, Brett Strickler and Mason Hannigan. Row number 4, that is the 69K of Lance DeWeese and the 51 of Chris Gerhardt. Row number 5, Brody Sim in the 04, William Hobart in the 121. Row number 6, Larry Moody and Chris Adams. Row number 7, Darren Kaufman and Cody Hartlaub. Row number 8, Chris Hockley and Douglas Deeds. Jesse Deeds, Troy Wagaman Jr. going to make up row number 9. Row 10, John Helms and Eric Wilkie. Row number 11, Justin Lemon and Mark Broderick. Row number 12, Cameron Grant and Adam Ross. 23 cars on the racetrack. Actually, 24 on the racetrack. John Helms in the 21 did not answer the bell on that one, so he is going to be pit side. But at the front of the field, it is the number 15 of Mike Sheridan as the field's coming down to get the 1-to-go signal. 47 of Garrett Pepiat going to roll up to his outside. Dakota Kuhn, John Laredo, row number 2. In fact, we didn't get a chance to show you that number 11 car of Laredo while we were doing the grid. So there you go. There's a look at that one. Ingersoll Rand branding on that number 11 machine. Field's gotten the 1-to-go. You're going to see the pace truck pull off here in just a second. And we will pick the field up here and give you the widest view we can because you do not want to miss these guys slicing and dicing off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway on the start. Pace truck is in. 14 laps the distance. Green flags in the air, and we are racing at the Grove. Sheridan holds on to the race lead over Kuhn and Strickler. We told you it was going to be a hornet's nest off the corner, and it is. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Couple of cars making contact. That might have been Lance DeWeese getting into trouble to the inside wall. Showing Larry Moody, William Hobart, Justin Lemon all having issues. DeWeese still running back here. Now there we go. We talk about him. Lance DeWeese gets turned around. We'll pick up Chris Hockley, currently in the 11th position. 13 to go as they cross the start-finish line this time. Race leader Michael Sheridan out to a 1-second gap over second place Dakota Kuhn. Here's Kuhn fighting with Mason Hannigan, Brett Strickler, Jared Laredo right there as well. Kuhn running up against the outside wall. Hannigan looking down to the inside. They're still going to drag race down the back straightaway. Hannigan slides up in front. Kuhn rolls down to the inside. Brett Strickler right there as well. 11 to go here in tonight's B main. They are closing that gap on your race leader as well. Hannigan down the front straightaway. He's cut the gap to 1/3 of a second. That is your race leader, the 15 of Mike Sheridan, right in front of Mason Hannigan. Sheridan runs to the inside. Hannigan ripping the lip. High, wide, and handsome off of 4 that time. 9 to go in the B main. Brett Strickler trying to get up there on Mason Hannigan. They are now battling in lap traffic a little bit as well. 3 wide move. Here comes the 95 of Dakota Kuhn to the inside. He makes contact with Strickler off of 4. Strickler going to slide up the racetrack, give that inside lane to Dakota Kuhn as they're pushing their way through lap traffic here. Oh, and that lap car makes contact with the inside wall. Here is the battle for the race lead. Hannigan to the outside, Sheridan to the inside. Oh, Hannigan clipped the outside wall on corner exit. That let Sheridan get away just a little bit. Man, that outside lane, when you get that gripped up and ready to go, man, whole lot of momentum down the straightaway. Now Hannigan looks back to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Now he swings it up to the outside wall. Almost tried to sell your race leader a dummy there on corner entry. Down to 5 to go here in the B. Hannigan looks to the inside off of turn 2. He's going to have a shot at the race lead. Swings it up to the outside. That lap traffic is absolutely going to come into play here as well. 4 to go. Oh, lap traffic sliding up in front of Sheridan. That's going to open the door for Hannigan down the back straightaway. Side-by-side battle off the corner. Sheridan, I don't know how he was able to hold the lead there. He was doubled up and boxed in behind lap traffic, and he came out of it clear. Fantastic recovery by Michael Sheridan. He's going to be your race leader off of 4 down to 2 to go. Big drive down the front straightaway by Hannigan. Sheridan slides up the racetrack just a hair. And with all this battling going on, Garrett Pepiat right there as well. Pepiat, he's going to look to the outside of Hannigan down the front straightaway. White flag in the air, 1 to go here in the B. Oh, almost a little bit of contact there between Pepiat and Hannigan down the back straightaway. Off of turn 4, checkered flag is out. Big move to the outside by Hannigan. Sheridan gets the win. Hannigan second. Pepiat comes home third. Dakota Kuhn finishing 4th. And hard charger by a wide margin. Troy Wagaman Jr. gains 13 spots to finish in the 5th position. So there you go. Mike Sheridan, Mason Hannigan, Garrett Pepiat, Dakota Kuhn, Troy Wagaman, your top 5. Brett Strickler, Cody Hartlaub, Chris Adams, John Laredo, and Brody Sim round out the top 10 in the B main. Mark Broderick, Chris Gerhart, Chris Hockley, Jesse Deeds, and Adam Ross. The top 15, all those cars finishing on the lead lap. And it is time for a warm-up session here before the feature. So we are going to take this chance to take a quick timeout, get our bills paid on the broadcast here. You are watching the Flat Out Sim Series presented tonight on the National Racing Network.
Because you gotta race, Hyper Racing has technical help that will blow your mind, online or phone line. A world-class facility that manufactures perfection. Fuel injection conversions, chassis dyno, shock service, and a massive inventory for micro sprints, lightning sprints, midgets, and quarter midgets. We have what you need and will deliver your package full of adrenaline. Hyper Racing, because you gotta race.
If there's one thing every car guy hates, it's cleaning the garage. Do you want to take most of the time and hassle out of that job? Then call Zone Garage of Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Agnes and her crew will have your garage, shop, basement, or even your porch looking great all the time. With unique patterns and designs, plus the ability to incorporate your logo or any artwork, your space will never have looked better. Installation is done in 1 day, guaranteed, and Zone Garage offers a 20-year warranty on the top coat. Their coatings are durable, anti-slipped, and impact resistant. Give them a call at 570-856-6067. That's 570-856-6067 for Zone Garage of Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
You know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
All right, everybody, welcome back here to Williams Grove Speedway, the Flat Out Sim Series on the racetrack right now in their warm-up session. Just over 6.5 minutes left to go here. Mark Broderick, currently your quick timer on the session, as he comes to a stop in turn one. Broderick in at a 17 flat, going to be his quick lap time. Second quick will be the 44 of Tyler Schell. We'll pull up the race info for you here to give you a reminder about our upcoming broadcasts here on the National Racing Network. Thursday night, the Triple T Thursday Night Thunder Series. Friday night, we will have racing from Snydersville Raceway. Also, we will have our first quarter midget action courtesy of the Northeast Titans. So a double header of broadcasts. And actually, those will be on the NRN Facebook page at right about the exact same time. So keep your eye out. We'll have a whole lot of racing here on NRN. We'll also get those up here on the YouTube page as well, YouTube channel. Give the channel a like, ring that bell, make sure you know when we're on the air next with live racing. Saturday night, tentatively scheduled anyway, the Hyper Racing Esports Series, round number 5. We hit the halfway point in that series. Let's pull up the schedule on that one. We'll let you know where we're running. Round number 5, 305 sprint cars from the Mother Church of Sprint Car Racing, Knoxville Raceway, out there in Knoxville, Iowa. We do have some real-world racing here in Pennsylvania that weekend, including a run at Selinsgrove Speedway. We'll put an update out on the Facebook page there, depending on what we decide to do with that race. We may have enough drivers missing the race because of the race at Selinsgrove. So we will we'll take a look, see what the schedule is going to be. If we change the date of the race, it will run on Monday night. So that'll give you an idea of what's coming up and when here. But it is featured time for the Flat Out Sim Series here at the Grove. Waiting on our front row cars to grid in. There you go. Your pole sitter. After a random invert, Brett Mahalski going to start on the pole. Tyler Schell will line up to his outside. Kyle Cisnowski and Jeremy Zarfos will make up row number 2. Row number 3 will have Kevin Loveys and Ryan Smith. Loveys in the 18, Smith in the 28 to his outside. Row number 4, Mike Sheridan and Mason Hannigan. Those cars put on a fantastic duel. Garrett Pepiat and Dakota Kuhn will make up row number 5. Troy Wagaman Jr. and Brett Strickler in row number 6. Row number 7 will have Cody Hartlaub and Chris Adams. Row number 8, John Laredo and Brody Sim. Row number 9, Mark Broderick and Christopher Gerhart. Row number 10, Chris Hockley and Jesse Deeds. Adam Ross and Darren Kaufman in row number 11. Row number 12, Douglas Deeds and William Hobart. So 24 cars making up the grid. 24 cars going to take the green. Take a look at the front of the field. The number 73, J.R. Mahalski, heating and air conditioning. York-sponsored machine of Pendle, Pennsylvania's Brett Mahalski. To his outside will be the number 44 in your timing and scoring, but it's 85 on the car. That is Tyler Shell in the Catch Fence Apparel Company, number 85. Field's gotten the one to go. Row number 2, Kyle Sosnowski and Jeremy Zarfos. Man, what a fantastic look here. Love that about iRacing. It is always a beautiful day at the racetrack. Field making their way through turns 3 and 4. Mahalski and Shell going to lead the field to the green. Pace car is off. 36 laps the distance. And there you go. Now they're going to set up the invert. So it's going to be a 35 lap feature here. So this next time by off of turn number 4, you're going to see the field go green. Front row under the control of Brett Mahalski and Tyler Shell. Getting them all bunched up and ready to go. Green flags in the air, and we're racing at Williams Grove. Good start for Mahalski. He's going to lead the field into 1. Shell comes down to the inside, down the back straightaway. They're going to drag race for the race lead into turns 3 and 4. Shell down to the inside. Mahalski ripping the lip up high. New race leader Tyler Shell picks up the top spot over Brett Mahalski. Kevin Lovey's run second. Kyle Sosnowski third. Good side-by-side battle there between the 18 and the 7 off the corner. Oh, looked like the 7 of Sosnowski got up into the outside fence. That's going to open the door for Ryan Smith and Jeremy Zarfos to make the attack. Tyler Shell has a 1.7 second lead over Brett Mahalski. Sosnowski and Ryan Smith battling. Big slider there out of the 7 in turns 1 and 2. 3 wide battle down the back straightaway. Man, what a great duel down the front straightaway here. That's the 7 of Sosnowski and the 5 of Zarfos. Still battling off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. 6 down, 30 to go here at the Grove. Big move there by the 28 of Ryan Smith. He got ahead of both Sosnowski and Zarfos. Here comes the move by... Oh, contact. We've got cars into the outside wall. Caution flag is out. Caution flag number 1 on the speedway. Trouble off of turn number 4. Looks like that one started with Jeremy Zarfos. Keep your eye. Oh, there you go. The 21 up into the wall. Big hit there for the 5 as well. Zarfos in trouble. Couple of more cars catching a bit of that as well. Let's take a look at the replay from Ryan Smith in the 21. He's actually the one who got into the wall first. He slides over on his side. Seen a couple of cars a little bit deeper in the field getting a piece of that as well. Take a look at things from the 51 of Chris Gerhart. As the accident happens in front of him, he makes heavy contact with Chris Hockley. They wadded up into the outside fence. Looks like Hockley able to continue. Pick up the replay from Hockley's roll bar cam. Yeah, absolutely incidental to the caution. But now we're back at the front of the field. Looks like caution laps do not count here based on what timing and scoring is, or our events viewer, I should say, is showing us here. Working caution number 1 here on lap number 7. Lights are out on the iRacing safety truck, so we're going to get ready to go back to green off of turn number 4 this time. Tyler Schell, your race leader over Brett Mahalski. He had opened up a healthy gap. Let's see if he's able to do it again. Green flag back in the air, and we are racing. He's going to have 4 car lengths over Mahalski as we head into turn 1. Big slider coming there from Kevin Love. He's not able to get the job done, though. Fat Kyle Sosnowski now going to have a chance to move down to the inside. He's going to try to pick up 3rd place from Kevin Love. He's off the corner. Well, he got the job done at the line, but and then he slides right up across the nose of Love. He's into turn 1 and 2. Lovey's running about a car width down to the inside. And now Sosnowski in the 7. The 18 almost goes around. He's going to bottle him up a bunch. Let's pick him up down the front straightaway. Able to keep the car going, but Kevin Lovey's falls all the way back to the 9th position. 26 to go. Mike Broderick battling with Brett Strickler and Dakota Kuhn, 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's a good fight down the straightaway as well. That trio also catching up to the one of Mason Hannigan as they work their way down the back straightaway. He's battling with Dakota Kuhn. Hannigan to the inside, Kuhn to the outside. And this is all going on right behind 3rd place running Kyle Sosnowski, as we are down to 24 to go here at the Grove. Gap is right about 2 seconds for your race leader, Tyler Schell, over Brett Mahalski. As we see Strickler, and I believe that was the 9 of Mark Broderick, drag racing down the straightaway. Good fight top and bottom here. You can see how slick this racetrack is getting. We'll slide up, pick up the battle between the 15 and Dakota Kuhn. Mike Sheridan in the 15, Dakota Kuhn in the 95. Kuhn looks down to the inside of Sosnowski for 3rd. Sosnowski slides up the racetrack. He may lose a couple of spots in the process. New 3rd place runner, Dakota Kuhn. Lead change, battle for the race lead. Brett Mahalski has it off of 2. Tyler Schell throws the slider in 3 and 4. They'll drag race down the front straightaway. This is the battle for the lead, 20 to go. Put Brett Mahalski back to the front of the field. We'll go back a lap or so here. Show you the pass for the race lead off the corner. Turn 4 down the front straightaway. Big drive for Brett Mahalski. And he has the race lead as we are down to 19 laps to go here at Williams Grove. We'll pick up the mess back here in the field a little bit as well. This is the battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, right back about through 10th position. That's the 15 of Mike Sheridan looking down to the inside of the 7 of Sosnowski. 3rd place running Dakota Kuhn just in front of them. Here comes Mason Hannigan in the 1X to the outside as well. Call the race lead about 1 second now for Brett Mahalski, so we'll stick with the battle a little bit further back in the field here. And it's not much farther back. Pretty clean so far, only one caution flag flying on lap number 7. And they are catching lap traffic. They come off the corner. Oh, almost making contact. Moana Hannigan got up into the outside wall off the corner. That's going to let Sheridan hold on to the spot. Big slider coming behind him. That was the 2 of Cody Hartlub. Monster slider going into 1 and 2. We didn't gain much ground, though. Here is the battle for third. Kyle Sosnowski to the outside. Dakota Kuhn to the inside. Kuhn's going to hold on to the spot. We'll see if Sosnowski dives inside. Nope, Kuhn protects the line. But that's going to give Sosnowski a chance at the run off the corner. Drive down the front straightaway. Gains it back to within a car length. Oh, they're almost making contact in 1. I think Sosnowski might have gotten on the binders just a little bit because they were headed for a collision. And this is the battle for third. Podium finish on the line. Let's get back to the front of the field because Brett Mahalski working lap traffic. That's allowed Tyler Schell to close right in on the lead. The 04 battling. Oh, makes contact. Mahalski bounces off the outside wall. Schell looks down to the inside. 11 to go here at Williams Grove. And we've got a great battle for the race lead. Oh, they make contact. Mahalski and Schell make contact going into turns 3 and 4. Mahalski on the high side. Schell down to the inside. Drag race down the front straightaway. Schell had the lead at the line. Now Schell going to be catching lap traffic to the inside. That's Garrett Pepiat in the 47 that was down to the inside. That's going to force Schell way up to the outside. Now catching Chris Hockley in the 14. Hockley keeps it nice and low, gives the leader plenty of room. Down to 8 to go. Schell, the race leader, he's got 1 1/4 seconds over Mahalski. Mahalski making up a little bit of ground here, though. Oh, and I think Schell might have just bounced it off the outside wall. You'll see that top line slick off, and once it's gone, it's gone. 7 to go here at Mechanicsburg. We're hoping to see the real deal here soon enough, but I'll tell you what, these guys tonight have put on a great show. Tyler Schell, your race leader. There's Brett Mahalski currently running in the second position, and it's 4 seconds back to Kyle Sosnowski, who is running in third. There's the 7 of Sosnowski, Dakota Kuhn right behind him, as we are down to 5 to go. Let's pick up your race leader as he works off at turn number 2. Really catfishing the bottom now, about as low as you can go. Mahalski down there as well. 4 to go this time by the start-finish line. Lead up to 2.7 seconds. Mahalski gains a little bit of ground in 1 and 2 that time, though. Man, just great drive off the corner, though, for Schell. Three to go this time by for race leader Tyler Schell. They're in the number 85. Schell works off the corner. He's going to see the twin sticks at the start-finish line. Brett Mahalski's going to pick him up this time as well, but It may be too little too late if Mahalski's going to try to catch Shell. He needs some help. 3 3/4 seconds as your race leader, Tyler Shell, makes his way off at turn number 4. He'll see the white flag this time by the start-finish line. Little bit of lap traffic to work through off the corner. You can hear how soft he is on the throttle, too. Into turns 3 and 4, one final time. Checkered flag is out. Tyler Shell picks up the race win here at Williams Grove over Brett Mahalski. Crossing the finish line just now. Here comes Kyle Cisnowski to finish 3rd. They will be your 3 podium finishers tonight. There is your race winner. Number 85 of Tyler Shell. Brett Mahalski 3rd. Kyle Cisnowski rounds out the podium. So it's Shell, Mahalski, Cisnowski, your top 3. He's going to pull it right down here to the start-finish line. There you see the 73 of Brett Mahalski pulling in, pitting as well. And we will have a chance to talk to all 3 of your top finishers. And we will lead it off here.
User was moved to your channel.
With our race winner, Tyler Shell. Tyler, Chris Graham from the National Racing Network. Do you have a copy on us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you, brother. That was a heck of a run you had there with Brett Mahalski. Seemed like lap traffic was kind of the deciding factor in that one, though.
Yeah, he got by me about midway there, running the top. I'm just trying to run the bottom and run it smooth, and he got around me on the top, so I just followed him and then started picking him off at the end there, and then I guess he got damaged.
I was going to say, it almost looked like the only groove that was working by the end was that very, very inside kind of catfish lane. Was that the only spot you had grip left on the racetrack?
I felt fine running that cut down line, but in traffic kind of can't really do that, so kind of just had to stick to the bottom there and just roll around there, half throttle, and get it.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the win. Who do you got to thank?
Thanks for Troy and Dakota putting this on, and then you for broadcasting, and Elps Up Sim Sport, and Anderson Speedway, North Sports Beat, Justice Logistics, Pates by Tuna Cam, Hergot Real Estate, Her the Wall Photographs, Catch Fence Apparel, and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
All right, buddy. Congratulations on the win again. Thank you much for talking to us as well.
Yep.
User disconnected from your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Let's bring in our second place finisher, Brett Mahalski. Brett, a couple of Bucks County guys here, a couple of Neshaminy Redskins as well. Congratulations on the run tonight. I thought you had a shot at the win when you took the lead about the halfway point.
Yeah, I thought I did too. I got damaged somehow. I don't know where. And my right rear, that's why I really fell off at the end there. And I mean, that dude is fast. I mean, I think he's a pro driver, and also, I mean, hats off to him. I was happy I could at least battle with him and stay with him. So he ran a good race. So.
How difficult is it to work lap traffic here at Williams Grove? I mean, the viewers can see it on the screen now. The whole place is slicked off basically top to bottom. They're fighting control as much as you are. Was that really the difference maker?
I mean, I felt really good before that. I felt like I was able to go by guys, and then they were definitely fighting control. Maybe I was a little too pushy. I was trying to look back in there. I think I tapped a guy, but then someone said I tapped a wall, and then it became super difficult. It was what it was trying to do was turn right going down the straightaway, and it felt like I had a flat right rear. Something was probably just bent or whatever, but it was definitely hard because there was a point where I was looking up there. There was about a pack of 6 cars 3 wide, which that ain't fun to get through.
Yeah, I hear you on that one, buddy. So, well, congratulations on the runner-up finish tonight, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again soon and maybe doing a little real-world racing as well.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to get back at it here. I want to get back in the seat. We had a good season going there, and I'm trying to, pick back up when we can here.
All right, buddy. Who else? And I forgot to ask the question. Who do you got to thank?
Kyle Snosky, he's got me rolling around this place really, really good. Wrenching on the car here. Jared Mahalski Heating and Air, Wicked Cushion, Wicked Energy Gum, Beer Hill Gang TV, and SprintCarUnlimited.com.
Cool. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you for putting this stream on, and I just want to say thanks to Troy as well for running this league.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right. And with that, we will try to
User was
pick
moved
up
to
here
your channel.
Kyle Sosnowski, our third place finisher tonight. Kyle, congratulations on the good run. You were in an I called it a hornet's nest at one point. It was kind of a mess from third through like 10th there for most of the race.
Yeah, it was definitely difficult, getting through that hornet's nest at the start. For some reason, at the beginning of the race, I was just horrible. I couldn't find a line I went to run. I felt bad because to a point I felt like I was slowing everybody up, and then I knew once the track slipped off like to a middle stage, it'd start coming back. But then back towards the end there, it felt like it went away again. It's weird, iRacing, and I think they've also done an excellent job because it feels like 1 week I hop in a Williams Grove race and I feel like I'm doing amazing, and next week something feels a little bit different with the track or with the car, so it definitely makes it a lot of fun.
I say we see a lot of the same names up front, and it's a lot of guys that are A licenses, World Cup guys, and real world standouts as well. What is it about the changes that iRacing's been making? We've been seeing them once or twice a week for the last several weeks now. Are you noticing anything different as a top-tier driver like that?
Yeah, I'm really starting to notice. I feel like a lot of tracks that cushion kind of got knocked down. You can really, especially feel it at the bull rings. It doesn't feel like you're on a train track anymore, just ripping the top. It feels like, you actually got to search on the bull rings now from the top and, start pedaling it. Eldora has been changed up a little bit. I feel like they made the cushion a little bit tougher to stay up there unless you can get a nice car. I feel like they made it to where the bottom kind of comes in multi-groove racetracks. I think they still got to work on, the slickness of tracks, because when it gets like 100% slick, it seems to go to the middle where just you're pedaling around wherever you can, wherever there's not a car in front of you. And then the setups on here, I think they got to change it a little bit, make them a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, I've heard that from several of the real world drivers that they can plug the same setup in that's on their real world car and they're seconds off the pace. So who do you got to thank for all helping you out with your efforts?
Well, I've been starting to get into setups myself, so I've been trying to work with the setups here. I've been helping Brett, and I help him in real life as well, so definitely good to see him getting fast on here. I can't be too upset if he goes out there and beat me, because I helped contribute to him being able to go out and do that. You want to see the student beat who you're you want to see your trainee beating you. And also Westchester University, Pennsylvania Army National Guard, and J.R. Mahalski Heating and Air.
All right, buddy. Congratulations on the third place finish, I should say. We'll get you back to the lobby down here.
All right, thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right, so there you go, folks. We have our first Flat Out Sim Series broadcast in the books. And all in all, pretty outstanding night of racing. Tyler Schell gets the race win over Brett Mahalski and Kyle Sosnowski. You heard from those guys. Dakota Kuhn, Mike Sheridan round out your top five. Cody Hartlib, Troy Wagaman Jr., Brett Strickler, Kevin Loveys, Mason Hannigan round out the top 10. Fantastic racing there. We saw from third through really about 10th, 11th spot. And you can see that reflected in the results. Coming home 11th was Mark Broderick, 12th Adam Ross, 13th Chris Adams, 14th John Laredo, 15th William Hobart, 16th to Chris Hockley, 17th Garrett Pepiat, 18th to Brody Sim. 19th finisher tonight, 2 laps down, Jesse Deeds, 20th to Chris Gerhart, also 2 laps down. Douglas Deeds, 21st, Jeremy Zarfos, 3 laps down in 22nd. 23rd was Ryan Smith after his early issues, finishing 30 laps down. Darren Kaufman in the 6th rounds out the field 33 laps in arrears. So that's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight from the Flat Out Sim Series at Williams Grove Speedway. You can find them every Wednesday night. Make sure you search for Flat Out Sim Series on Facebook. You can get all the schedule updates from those guys. And every Wednesday night right here at Williams Grove Speedway. really fun broadcast tonight. A lot of exciting racing out of these guys. So we want to thank them for having us. And we want to thank you for your time here on this Wednesday night. We will see you tomorrow night with a doubleheader from Triple T Raceway down there in St. Paul's, North Carolina. Their Thursday night Thunder Series, Pro Late Models, and 360 Wing Sprint Cars. And that one actually will be from Kokomo Speedway up there in Kokomo, Indiana, about an hour north of Indianapolis. And those guys hopefully are going to be able to get racing again in the real world soon as well. Friday night, we've got a doubleheader coming from Snydersville Raceway, also the Northeast Titans Quarter Midget Club, and then Saturday night, tentatively, round number 5 of the Hyper Racing Esports Series for the 305 Sprint Cars from Knoxville. So on behalf of everybody here at the National Racing Network, we want to thank Troy Hagman and everybody, Troy Wagman Jr., I should say, and everybody here at the Flat Out Sim Series for having us out here tonight. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for joining us here on the National Racing Network, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great night, everybody.
Because you gotta race, Hyper Racing has technical help that will blow your mind, online or phone line. A world-class facility that manufactures perfection. Fuel injection conversions, chassis dyno, shock service, and a massive inventory for micro sprints, lightning sprints, midgets, and quarter midgets. We have what you need and will deliver your package full of adrenaline. Hyper Racing, because you gotta race.
If there's one thing every car guy hates, it's cleaning the garage. Do you want to take most of the time and hassle out of that job? Then call Zone Garage of Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Agnes and her crew will have your garage, shop, basement, or even your porch looking great all the time. With unique patterns and designs, plus the ability to incorporate your logo or any artwork, your space will never have looked better. Installation is done in 1 day, guaranteed, and Zone Garage offers a 20-year warranty on the top coat. Their coatings are durable, anti-slipped, and impact resistant. Give them a call at 570-856-6067. That's 570-856-6067 for Zone Garage of Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?